This is a story that is passed down in Niigata Prefecture, Japan. Once upon a time, in a snowy village, a traveling monk arrived one winter evening. Hungry and tired, he went from house to house, asking for a place to stay for the night. However, every house turned him away upon seeing his shabby appearance. As he walked along the cold, snowy road, the monk came across a small house on the outskirts of the village. With little hope, he knocked on the door, and an old woman appeared. The monk pleaded, "I have nowhere to stay and I'm in need. Could you please let me stay for just one night?" The old woman replied, "I would love to help, but we are poor and have nothing to offer a monk like you. It would be best if you went to another house." The monk insisted, "I have asked every house in the village, but they all turned me away. I don't need anything extravagant. Just a place to rest for the night." Understanding the monk's plight, the old woman said, I see. If you're fine with this humble house, then you may stay." She welcomed the monk into her home, lit a fire in the hearth to warm the room. Since the monk had been traveling, he must have been hungry, but there was nothing to offer him for a meal. Late at night, the old woman sneaked out of the house. Stumbling through the snow, she finally reached the radish storage of a wealthy household and discreetly took one radish. There were clear footprints of the old woman on the snow. When she returned home, she buried the radish in the ashes of the hearth. After a while, she took it out and said, "Now, let's have some roasted radish. It will warm you up." The monk happily exclaimed, "Oh, this is the perfect feast for a cold night." He enjoyed the roasted radish with delight. That night, the snow fell heavily, covering all the footprints of the old woman. It is said that the monk, grateful for the old woman's kindness, made it snow. The monk was none other than Kobo Daishi, a revered Buddhist monk. Since that day, which was the 23rd of the 11th month according to the lunar calendar, people have celebrated it as Daishi Ko, and always eat roasted radishes. And on this day, even if it's just a light snowfall, it is called Ato Kakushi no Yuki, meaning the snow that hides footprints.